Okay, let me ask you this. Why do you feel sleepy at night and awake during the day, even if no one sets an alarm for you? It turns out, deep inside your brain, there's a tiny group of cells keeping track of time, like your body's very own clock. Today, we're meeting the SCN, the suprachiasmatic nucleus, the master timekeeper of your body. The SCN, or suprachiasmatic nucleus, lives in your hypothalamus, right above where your optic nerves cross. Don't worry, you don't need to memorize the location. Just know it's super tiny, only about 20,000 neurons. But this little cluster is mighty. Think of it like the conductor of an orchestra. Each of your body's cells has its own mini clock, but the SCN makes sure they all stay in sync, so your body runs smoothly on a 24-hour schedule. Here's the cool part. The SCN isn't just ticking away on its own, it listens to light. When light enters your eyes, special cells, specifically the retinal ganglion cells in your retina, send signals directly to the SCN. Every morning, when the sun comes up, those signals basically say, "Hey clock, time to reset." That's how your internal rhythm matches the 24-hour day. Without light cues, your clock would still run, but it would drift a little off schedule each day, kind of like a watch that loses a few seconds. So, what does the SCN actually do with this information? Well, it keeps your body on a schedule. For example, around 6 a.m., your body temperature starts rising to wake you up. Around 9 a.m., your brain is primed for learning and alertness. In the afternoon, your coordination and muscle strength peak. At night, the SCN signals the pineal gland to release melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. Basically, the SCN is like a day planner built into your brain, keeping track of when you should be awake, focused, hungry, or ready for sleep. And here's when it gets tricky. Sometimes your SCN gets thrown off. Ever felt jet lag after a long flight? That's your SCN desperately trying to catch up to the new time zone. Night shift workers, their SCN are constantly battling between natural light cycles and work schedules. Even scrolling on your phone in bed messes with your SCN because blue light tricks it into thinking it's still daytime. When your SCN is in sync, your body runs like a well organized orchestra. You sleep better, focus better, and your mood stays balanced. But when it's out of sync from irregular sleep schedules, constant all nighters, or too much late night screen time, it's linked to insomnia, depression, obesity, and even certain diseases. In other words, protecting your body clock is protecting your health. The good news? You can help your SCN stay on track. Here are 3 simple tips. Get sunlight in the morning. It's the strongest signal to reset your clock. Keep a regular sleep schedule, yes, even on weekends. Avoid bright screens right before bed, so your SCN knows it's actually nighttime. It doesn't have to be perfect, but small changes can make a big difference. So the next time you wake up feeling refreshed or struggle to sleep after staying up late, remember, it's your SCN at work. This tiny bundle of brain cells is the ultimate timekeeper, making sure your entire body runs on schedule. So here's a recap. The SCN, or suprachiasmatic nucleus, is a tiny cluster of neurons in your brain that acts like your body's master clock. It uses light to reset itself every day and controls your circadian rhythms, sleep, hormones, body temperature, and energy. But things like jet lag, late night screen time, or irregular schedules can throw it off. To keep your SCN happy, get morning sunlight, stick to regular bedtimes, and avoid bright screens before sleeping. Thanks for watching, mate. Hit like, subscribe,